What happens when one of Hollywood's most unpredictable actors sits down with a news anchor who thinks he can corner anyone? The morning started like any other on Good Morning America, but it would end with security rushing onto the set and Nicolas Cage storming out in what would become one of the most explosive interviews in morning television history. Make sure you subscribe and drop a comment because this story gets absolutely wild. The green room at Good Morning America buzzed with its usual pre-show energy. Producers shuffled between coffee stations and clipboard consultations, while makeup artists made final touches on the day's guests. Nicolas Cage sat quietly in the corner, methodically going through what appeared to be handwritten notes. His publicist, a sharp-dressed woman named Miranda, paced nearby while speaking in hushed tones to a production assistant. Mr. Cage is here to discuss his upcoming film and his recent charitable work with veterans, Miranda explained for the third time. Nothing controversial, nothing personal, just the project and the charity work. The production assistant nodded enthusiastically. Absolutely. We've got it all mapped out. George is really excited about the interview, but George Stephanopoulos had other plans. In his private office, he was reviewing a different set of notes entirely. His assistant had compiled a thick folder of tabloid stories, legal documents, and financial records. George flipped through pages detailing Cage's past tax troubles, his multiple marriages, and what some critics called his erratic career choices. "This is good material," George muttered, highlighting sections with a yellow marker. "Real journalism means asking the hard questions." His assistant shifted uncomfortably. "Sir," the publicist was very clear about the boundaries. "They want to focus on the new film and his veterans charity." George looked up with a cold smile. "Since when do we let publicists dictate our editorial decisions? This is Good Morning America, not some puff-piece entertainment show. Cage is a public figure, and the public deserves to know about his controversies." 20 minutes before airtime, Miranda knocked on George's office door. She entered to find him still studying the controversial material. "Mr. Stephanopoulos, I wanted to confirm we're sticking to the agreed topics," she said, noticing the tabloid clipping spread across his desk. George didn't look up. "We'll see where the conversation goes." "Naturally. I'm sorry, but that's not what we discussed. Mr. Cage is doing you a favor by appearing on short notice. The least you can do is honor the agreement." Now, George did look up, his expression hardening. "Miss Torres, isn't it? Let me explain something about journalism. We don't make agreements that compromise our integrity. If Mr. Cage has issues with honest questions, perhaps he shouldn't do interviews." Miranda's voice remained professional but firm. "There's a difference between honest journalism and